Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today myself and the Shmoo888 are going to be attempting to predict the Week 1 scores of the English Premier League division for the 2017 and 18 season. So should we just get into it? Yes. And on the first match, which is on Friday evening, only a couple of days away.
And because you went first last time, yes, I'm going to go first this time.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. You can go first if you wish.
Well, first fixture, Arsenal-Leicester, obviously at Arsenal. I have gone 1-0 Leicester.
I reckon an away win.
Yes,
on the first one.
Yes, right. I am. I reckon that Leicester will have a great start to the season. Craig Shakespeare, fantastic manager. Obviously, I reckon Arsenal will struggle early on, and then I reckon they'll get better as they go throughout the season.
Okay, fair enough. Well, for the Friday night fixture, I've actually gone for an Arsenal win. They're going to win. What I predict is 2-1. Leicester, of course, have got Iheanacho, which is a very good signing. Whether he'll start up front with Vardy or he'll be on the bench and then come on, we don't know. I'm going to go for 2-1. Will Sanchez play? Don't know. But I can see Arsenal grinding out a win on Friday, yes, in front of the cameras as well from Scott.
Yeah.
Then on Saturday lunchtime, we've got Watford playing Liverpool at Watford. And I can actually see Liverpool gaining a victory there. 2-1, it's going to be very tight. It's not going to be clear-cut, that match. You know, the likes of Coutinho, is he even going to start that match? So much speculation at the moment. Watford, I think they're going to have an okay season, Watford. But I think they'll start off with a loss. And I'm going for 2-1 to Liverpool.
Well, believe it or not, I have said exactly the same for exactly the same reasons. I reckon... I reckon Watford might have a good start to the season. It's just, I reckon they'll lose their first fixture, and hopefully Emre Can will score another bicycle kick.
Was that against Watford?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, moving on to the 3 o'clock kick-offs on Saturday. We've got Chelsea versus Burnley. All's not happy at Chelsea at the moment, but Burnley are playing away. I can't even remember. Did they actually win away last season? Maybe
they
won 1 or 2.
They won 1 or 2, yes.
But they weren't the best on the road. Decent, really good at home. Away, no chance. First game of the season, they're going to be up for it. It'll be a tight match, but I can see Chelsea pulling through with a 2-0 victory.
I've said exactly the same, but I reckon it'll be 1-0 Chelsea.
You think it's going to be quite close?
Yeah, it'll be quite tight. It's just Burnley are absolutely atrocious away. Now, even in the Championship, they were bad away. It's just that's how it works with Burnley. So 1-0 Chelsea.
Okay.
Okay. Next match is first match for the Terriers in the Premier League versus Palace away. So what I've done is I've actually put this 1-1. Now I reckon Wagner's squad is going to they're going to be up for it against Palace. It's just I don't think Jason Punchin or Benteke will yeah.
You don't think they'll run right?
They won't run riots around Huddersfield on the first fixture. I reckon Huddersfield will struggle later on in the season, but 1-1.
Okay, first match of the season. It's always very difficult to predict because you don't know how coming back. Yeah. Still a little bit rusty, even though they've played those pre-season games. But I'm actually going for a 1-1 result as well. Huddersfield back in the Premier League or the top division. I don't know how long is it, 50 years, something like that, maybe longer. 1-1. I can see them getting off to an okay start.
Okay, next match is Everton-Stoke. Now, obviously, Stoke only have really two or three star players, so I have gone for a 2-0 Everton win. That is because Everton have made some great signings, and I just reckon they'll run rights around Stoke at the start of the season, so 2-0 Everton.
I've also gone for 2-0, you must have been reading my mind. 2-0, I think Everton, they have brought in a lot of players, whether they're going to gel that quickly I don't know, but Stoke, I'm not sure what's happening at Stoke again. I think they'll struggle this season, as you can see in the video. If you watch Shmoo video, check the video out. But for this one, I can see Everton with a comfortable 2-0 victory. And moving on, we got Southampton against Swansea City down on the south coast. This was one of the more difficult. I was thinking maybe Southampton are going to win this, but Swansea, they can go away to Manchester United and win. They can do decent at any of the top clubs, but I think this is going to be stalemate. It's going to be 1-1.
Okay, I have actually got 1-0 Southampton. Now they've got a great side, and obviously they have a good home record, so Southampton 1-0.
Okay, fair enough. Next match of the day then is West Brom against Bournemouth. A hard one to predict, but West Brom being at home, I think they're going to gain the victory. in a lot of these matches I predicted so far, nobody has scored 3 goals, but in this match I'm actually going to say that West Brom is going to score 3 goals and they're going to beat Bournemouth 3-1. Perhaps Jermaine Defoe will score on his debut, maybe he will, but it'll only be a consolation. 3-1 to West Brom.
I reckon that this will be a very tight match personally, because they're both mid-table sides, so I have actually gone 2-2. Now they've got some absolute goal machines who play for them, obviously Rondon, Jermaine Defoe, Callum Wilson.
Rondon plays for West Brom, of course.
Yes, like I said. So, both sides have got goal machines. They have both sides have solid defences. West Brom can make you fall asleep at times, but I reckon 2-2.
2-2, okay. The evening match, the tea time match, 5:30, of course, Brighton versus Man City. Brighton playing their first Premier League match in their stadium. I think they're going to be well up for it, of course, like any newly promoted team. Huddersfield, I think, will do well on the first day. Brighton, I think they're going to score, but Man City, the quality they got in their side, I think they're going to pull through in the end. It might be tight, it might be that they might nick a last 5-10 minute winner, but I think they're going to win. It'll be Brighton 1, Man City 2.
Well, I have actually gone 2-0 Man City. The reason being, I don't think Brighton will be able to get through Man City's defence personally, but I reckon that it'll be a close call. It's just Man City or just absolute Aguero and David Silva will absolutely, they'll absolutely destroy Brighton's defence. So that's why I've gone 2-0 Man City.
Okay, moving on to Sunday. We've got, I think it's Sunday lunchtime again, I'm not sure, is it 1 o'clock or 1:30 on Sunday?
Ridiculous times.
Everyone's eating their roast around then, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, so Newcastle, Tottenham, another newly promoted team.
Yeah.
I don't think Newcastle are going to do anything much this season, but it is the first day of the season. The Toon Army are going to be up for this one, the players will be up for it. I'm sure Benitez will get him up for the first game of the season. Not sure what's going on altogether at Newcastle, but I can actually see them pulling off a draw with Tottenham, and I'm going for 1-1.
Well, believe it or not, I have actually gone 2-1 to Newcastle. Now, obviously, St James's Park is an absolute fortress because they stick all the Tottenham fans right up in the gods. So
is that remaining this year? Because I thought they were.
No, they have kept it. It's just they're going to take a fine, I believe it or not. They're just going to accept the fine. Or Mike actually is. So what I reckon is the lower bowl of St James's Park, like Gallagher, and they'll just absolutely raise the atmosphere at St James's Park.
They live it up there, the Premier League.
Yeah. So I reckon that Dwight Gale pick up 2 goals. And I reckon they'll score a late winner, so Newcastle Tottenham 2-1.
Okay, the final match of the weekend, of course, is Manchester United West Ham. I can see Man United winning this one 2-0. Very a comfortable win. Okay, they didn't look great against Real Madrid last night in the Super Cup. I can see them comfortably winning this one. Impregnable. Well, it will be impregnable throughout the season, their defence, but I can see them holding out against their former player, the Little P, and they're going to run away with a 2-0 victory.
Well, I have actually gone, I reckon this is going to be a very close match, so I have actually gone 3-2. Now, it obviously depends if...
so you've gone 3-2 for Manchester United?
Yeah, no, for West Ham.
Really? That is a shock. I know who's going to be pleased with that one. There's a guy called Biscuit Boy Bob who's going to be very happy with that. So
yes, shout out to you, mate. Obviously, I reckon Chicharito will score, and it depends if Mark Noble is well in, does well in midfield, and obviously Joe Hart, if he's if obviously he almost doesn't break his wrists by saving stuff. And
Arnautovic, of course, if he's on song, they're going to cause Man United problems, but I think they're going to be solid on Sunday.
Yeah, I reckon it'll be a close match, but obviously West Ham put out the bag at the end.
Let's just recap on our scores. There they are in full. So I'll just run through mine first. I've gone Arsenal 2-1 over Leicester. I've gone Watford 1, Liverpool 2, Chelsea 2, Burnley 0, Crystal Palace 1, Huddersfield 1, Everton 2, Stoke 0, Southampton 1, Swansea 1, West Brom 3, Bournemouth 1, Brighton 1, Man City 2, Newcastle 1, Tottenham 1, and finally Manchester United 2, West Ham 0. Okay, and yours, Nathan?
Mine are Arsenal 0, Leicester 1, Watford 1, Liverpool 2, Chelsea 1, Burnley 0, Crystal Palace 1, Huddersfield 1, Everton 2, Stoke 0, Southampton 1, other team in Wales 0.
Swansea.
Yeah. West Brom 2, Bournemouth 2, Brighton 0, Man City 2, Newcastle 2, Tottenham 1, Man United 2, and West Ham 3.
Okay, so that's the end of the video, guys. What we're going to do, I'm going to come back to you next week, hopefully with another video, just recapping on how we get on with these results. It's going to be 3 points for a correct score, 1 point for a correct result, and 0 for just mess it up and getting nothing. And also I'm going to be putting these into the TalkSport Predictor League as well, and I'll show you how I get on with that as well next week. But for now, I'll bid you farewell, and we'll see you real soon.